तो ये लास्ट यूनिट तो हो गई थी ना पिछले, इसमें एक आधा आर्टिकल बचा होगा तो थोड़ा बहुत देख लेना, फजी मार्फिज्म बचा है बस, बाकी तो हो ही गया है। शिवम, लास्ट
यस
यूनिट
सर,
इज
हो गया
कंप्लीटेड
सर। एक दो
एंड
टॉपिक
नाउ
बचा
आई
हुआ
एम
है सर।
प्रोसीडिंग टू नेक्स्ट यूनिट, that is fuzzy logic controller. Okay, so first of the fuzzy logic controller is we study the defuzzification. Okay, लाइट आ रही सही? बहुत डिले रिस्पांस रहता है इसका। ऐसे नहीं हो पाएगा इसमें नेट। So first method of fuzzification. What is the defuzzification? Defuzzification is a method of determining the crisp values, because out of the fuzzy controller we need the crisp values, and so for that we need the defuzzification, and there are various methods for defuzzification. So two things are there. Gen mode. रिकॉर्डिंग ऑन कर दो, रुको मैं ऑन करता हूँ पहले।
सर ऑन है,
हम्म,
ऑन होगा।
ऑन है। ओके, तो the first thing is that what is the structure of fuzzy logic controller. Okay, so fuzzy logic controller, FLC is general term. It includes the first inputs. Okay, then the inputs, number of inputs. The fuzzy is a fuzzy can be multiple input multiple output system, single input single output. Okay, single input multiple output, and multiple input single output. So fuzzy set can be means one stage may have a large number of inputs and a single, this is FLC. Okay, and this is input, this is output. Okay, this is the crisp values. Okay, continuous values, crisp values, and this is the inside this all the values are fuzzy sets or fuzzy values. Okay, fuzzy sets or fuzzy values. Okay, So what is the internal structure of this? Internal structure of this is that there are multiple inputs, then fuzzification of each input. Okay, fuzzification, and these input values are fuzzified, then membership functions are designed. Okay, तो जब फजीफिकेशन करते हैं, आफ्टर फजीफिकेशन एंड मेंबरशिप फंक्शंस आर डिफाइंड. ओके, क्लियर? धनंजय, is it clear? So suppose
Yes, sir, yes.
input has the range of 0 to 60 degree. Okay, and you have selected the centers at 30, selected the centers at 45. Then what is the range of the fuzzy membership function? 0 to this 40, and 40 to 50, and 50 to this is maximum value here. Okay, and suppose this is the maximum value here, and the maximum value here. So you do the fuzzification, means the to the ranges of the inputs you design the fuzzy membership functions. Okay, now after designing this, you have FIS. Okay, and after that output of the fuzzy inference system is defuzzified. Defuzzification is done in the defuzzifier. Okay, and the output here is defuzzified. So defuzzification, defuzzified, and defuzzified values are obtained. Okay, at the end of this. So this is also the crisp value. Here this is the, हम लोग जैसे डिस्क्रीट और कंटिन्यूअस की बात करते हैं, here we talk about the crisp and fuzzy. Okay, so this part, whole this part is fuzzy logic controller. Okay, here this. So what is the part of the FIS, fuzzy inference system? In fuzzy inference system, you have database. Database means suppose you have theta steering angle and the closeness from front side, any obstacle is close. Okay, and the left side or right side closeness is distance d1, d2, d3. Okay, suppose in the real time you have recorded the data that using the sensor that whenever distance is 1, d2 is 1 and d3 is 2, then we need to turn the staging angle by 45 degree. Okay, you have put the sensors and recorded the output value, staging angle also recorded. Okay, so at the different case when the distance is 2 and the other distance is 1, and the d3 is, suppose this is vehicle, and you have this d1, you have d2 and d3. Obstacle is there. Okay, so suppose any obstacle is any side or in center, so depending on that the steering angle is in the steering angle and braking force is done. If suppose d2 is equal to 0, then braking force is full. So suppose here angle depends on the distances sensed by the sensors. So this is a data set where one first last row last column is the output, and initial third columns are initial three columns are inputs. Okay, so this will be used as the data set during the designing the FIS. Okay, second is knowledge base. Okay, so one is knowledge base, one is database, second is knowledge base. What is the knowledge base? Whenever distance is will be low, to avoid the accident, we need to turn or brake. ठीक है, we need to turn. Okay, so this is a knowledge base, means simply what you know about the things. जब कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन रहेगी तभी तो आप डेटा सेट का यूज कर पाओगे उस टाइप के, और उसको उस फजी रूल्स बना पाओगे. तो जब आपको इंफॉर्मेशन रहेगी, पता चले कि अब आपको सही जानकारी नहीं है, तो आप ये करोगे कि भैया जब भी बगल लेफ्ट साइड, whenever the left side we have to turn, then we have to turn on the right side indicator. Okay, so whenever you have turned the right side indicator to turn the left side, the accident will go on. So your knowledge base is wrong. So for appropriate controlling, right controlling, the knowledge base is necessary. Okay, third is fuzzy rule base. So fuzzy rule base is designed using the knowledge base and database. Suppose knowledge base is that whenever distance is low, we will start braking, or we will turn opposite to the obstacle. Okay, तो when fuzzy rule कैसा बनेगा? When d1 is very low, ठीक है, very low, then the turn angle is right 45 degree. Okay, when d3 is very low, the turn angle is minus 45 degree. Okay, when d3 d2 is very low, we have the zero angle and high braking force. ठीक है, सामने कोई होगा तो भाई तो रोकोगे आप मोड़ने से कुछ फायदा होगा नहीं, एकदम सामने है तो आप वहां पे रोकोगे. So this knowledge base is used during the fuzzy rule based designing. So what are the important parts of this fuzzy logic controllers? One is in linguistic variables, that is input and output. Second is fuzzification. Okay, so designing the membership functions based on the input ranges. Okay. Third is the fuzzy inference system. Inference system. Okay. So fuzzy inference system will contain the knowledge base, rule base, okay, and data base. Okay. Last is defuzzification. Defuzzification means the conversion of fuzzy variables to crisp variables. Okay. Okay. So fuzzy variables to crisp values. So this is the defuzzification. So fuzzification, I have told you how to design the fuzzification of any input range. Okay. Suppose fuzzy clustering, if you have two inputs, one input one output system. Okay. So x and the output is y, and you have this variation, or you can have this variation. Okay. So you can design the fuzzy clusters here, how the fuzzy clusters are at the center. You take the center, you project the centers. Okay. You can take the ranges of these blocks, and you can design the fuzzy membership functions using this. Similarly, here this is the center. Okay. And this is the fuzzy. So what is the range? This is here. Okay. Someone is continuous space, or somewhere it can be discontinuous space. Okay. What is the discontinuous and continuous? If there is overlap in the fuzzy space, okay, so there will also be the overlap in the fuzzy membership functions. So this will be the continuous. Okay. And what is the discontinuous? One membership function starts here, and then it comes down, and then other starts. During this region, what will happen? Whatever the value it has, the output is attained here, that will be constant, and then after here the value will start increasing. Okay. So this is the defuzzification as fuzzification. Now second part is fuzzy inference system. But before studying the fuzzy inference system, we will first discuss the defuzzification. Okay. समझ में आ रहा है आप लोगों को? So what is the defuzzification? Conversion of fuzzy set to the crisp set, or fuzzy variables to the crisp variables. This is called the. Now there are different methods. First method is you have maximum membership function. or height method. First is height method. In height method, suppose you have one input. This is the fuzzy membership grade and input A, and the fuzzy set A has variation of X inputs. Okay, so it can be X1, X2, X3 and all. So fuzzy, suppose that this is low, the membership function for low. Okay, and suppose this is membership function of fuzzy set B and the input Y varies as per this, and membership grade, this is A and this is membership grade B. Suppose that we have the value x1 x at this point. Okay, suppose. So what is the peak of that, peak of the height of the fuzzy set, clipped fuzzy set h1 here, and the what is the peak value of this c1. Okay, now suppose that the input is x at, suppose this is the range of 60 and input is 40. First input is 40, second input is suppose y. This is range of 0 to 10, and the value of y is 5. Then in that case you need to take the value, the fuzzified value. So what is the value? You take this h2 and this is c2. So the defuzzified value will be sigma of ci hi upon sigma hi. So you multiply c1 h1 plus c2 h2 upon h1 plus h2. So this is the defuzzified value. Okay, so here you see, the diagram here. So what is the average value of this? C1 and C2 values are 1. Okay, so H1 plus H2, 1 into H1 plus 1 into H2. Suppose this is 0.2 and this is 0.3, and what is total sum? 0.5. Okay, so average value is taken here, average height. So C1 H1 into C2 H2 by H1 plus H2. Clear? First is maximum membership defuzzification. Okay. Second, you have the center of gravity defuzzification. In the center of gravity, what you do? In TJ Ross book, what is given are the defuzzification. लेमडा कट सेट भी है यहाँ पे, इसको भी बताते हैं हम आपको. You see here in TJ Ross, it has defined that the membership function of the defuzzified value is greater than the individual inputs. Okay. So I come to the next center of gravity method. In center of gravity method, what we do, we multiply the inputs with the fuzzy membership grades, and we integrate along x, and we integrate all the membership functions with respect to x. Okay. So what is the quantization? In the quantized form, you get the mu cxi into xi and total sum of the membership grades. Okay. जैसे कि you have any fuzzy set, suppose अगर उसका आप सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी निकालोगे तो कैसे निकालोगे? उसके इनपुट की वैल्यूज मल्टीप्लाइड बाय मेंबरशिप ग्रेड की वैल्यूज एंड टोटल values of membership grades. Okay. So this is the method of defuzzification by center of gravity method. Okay. Center of area or center of gravity. Here any example is given or not? You see here a fuzzy set is given here, and for different values of z, there are different magnitudes of membership grades. So z is varying like this. So the center of centroid is given by total values of z multiplied by the membership grades and total values of membership grades. Suppose at this value the value of z is 0 and the membership grade is 0. Here some value will be there and the membership grade is suppose 0.55. So you take the multiplication. Next method is एक सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी मेथड हो गया. ओके. Centroid method, it is the same as centroid method, center of area method, and also the center of gravity method. Okay. So you can refer any of these. Clear है? Weighted average defuzzification. In the weighted average defuzzification, you have the membership values multiplied by the suppose at membership grade 1 the value of input is x dash. Okay. For membership grade 1 value of the input is a. So what we do, a particular value of input is taken, that is at membership grade 1 the value is taken, any value, suppose it is a, and we take different a into, suppose here it is varying 0 to this value, and in the second area it has the variation of this. Then this formula is applied. Okay, suppose at x dash equal to b, the height is 0.5, the membership grade is 0.5, and for x dash equal to a, the value is unity. Then what is the value of the weighted average defuzzified value? 1 into a plus 0.5 into b, okay, divided by 1 plus 0.5. Okay, clear? Here you see the C number is weighted average. Suppose that at any value, the membership grade is 1. Suppose here at the value of suppose you have the trapezoidal membership function, and you have the input x fuzzy set a at this point. This is a. Okay, clear? And another fuzzy set is b, that is triangular. Okay, and the same, because according to projection you have the same values here, and the range is different for b, so same this line changes. Then here the fuzzy set b is at this point, and in fuzzy set this line cuts at this point. Okay, so suppose this is value of 10, this is suppose 18, and this is 20, the value of 18. So x is 18 and y is 10. Okay, so value is equal to, this is a suppose, and this is b. Now what is the membership grade at this point? You have the membership grade at this point equal to, suppose 0.4, then 0.4 into 18 plus, you have suppose membership grade of 0.2. Okay, then the related value is 10. Okay, now both the values are 0.4 plus 0.2, that is 0.6. Then what is the weighted average? 7.2 plus 2 by 0.6. What is the value? What is the value? Shivam, निकालो इसको। 9.2 कितना होगा? 9.2 बाई 0.6 कितना आता है?
15.33।
ओके, so 15.33 is defuzzified value. ओके, क्लियर है? यहाँ से जैसे यहाँ पे क्या हुआ है, सपोज एक्स की वैल्यू यहाँ पे है, दो मेंबरशिप फंक्शन यहाँ पे है, तो इसका यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा? दिस वैल्यू 0.5 हियर एंड हियर 0.5. ओके, मीन मैक्स total number of local maxima, you take the average of local maxima divided by the number of times the membership function reaches the support value. So what is the support of a fuzzy set? Support of the fuzzy set is the maximum range which is greater than 0. This is the set for which the membership grades are non-zero. जिसके लिए मेंबरशिप ग्रेड 0 नहीं होंगी वही सपोर्ट कहलाएगा. ओके, so this is the range of values. So you can see two maxima are A and B. So using the average of this value, you have the maxima A and B. Then what is the membership grade? This is suppose 0.6 and this is 0.4. So average is this is. So you have the two values A and B, then the average of both is A plus B by 2. Okay, now this you have a center of sum. So this is the formula for defuzzification. You take the total sum of the membership grades and total sum of input values. Okay, and then you take the total sum of different values of suppose membership functions. So for all the membership functions you add the this is for individual membership function and add the values for all the membership functions. Okay, so इसको मैं दोबारा रिपीट कर दूंगा आपके लिए. शिवम क्या कहना चाहते हो? समझ में नहीं आया क्या अभी?
सर डिनोमिनेटर में जो समर वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. डिनोमिनेटर में जो सर वो समिंग लगाया हुआ है, पहला समिंग, वही दिक्कत कर रहा है.
दिस कौन से सेंटर ऑफ सम की बात कर रहे हो कि सेंट्रोइड?
यस सर, सेंटर ऑफ सम में जो सर डिनोमिनेटर में जो समर लगा हुआ है, पहला वाला डॉट के पहले, तो सर वो किसको सम कर रहा है बेसिकली? वो
This is the membership. This is suppose input values are there are n number of I varies from 1 to m number of input values are there for k equal to 1 suppose. Okay, and there are
सर वो
n membership functions. बोलो.
डिनोमिनेटर समझा दीजिए सर.
For suppose k equal to 1, first membership function, and the input is x1, x2, x3 in first membership function. Okay, so you sum all the membership grades for first membership function. Okay, now for the second membership function k equal to 2, you sum again the all the membership grades, while the membership grades for k equal to 2 varies from x1, x2, x3 inputs. So membership functions for, तो ये एक तरह से क्या किया, अलग अलग मेंबरशिप फंक्शंस हैं, तो हर एक मेंबरशिप फंक्शन के डिफरेंट ग्रेड्स को एवरेज कर, मतलब डिफरेंट ग्रेड्स को ऐड किया है, और ये सभी मेंबरशिप फंक्शन के लिए किया है. तो k equal to 1 to n membership functions are there suppose, and I equal to 1 to m. Suppose m number of inputs are available, input sets, okay, are available in each set. Okay, तो यहाँ पे जैसे कि 4 values are there, x1, x2, x3. Okay, in each of membership function. So how many grades are possible there? 3 in k equal to 1, 3 in k equal to 2, and 3 in k equal to 3. 3 values. Okay, so total number of membership grades will be 9. You add the 9 values. Okay, here the same. You have x1 and x1. You keep k equal to 1 here. Okay, x1. Now you take the x2 while keeping k equal to 1, first membership function you are talking about. So mu into x you are doing for first membership function, and add that. Okay, so what is here, what it is doing, it has taken the x1. If you I illustrate in detail. What is the value x I equal to 1 to m, and k equal to 1 to n mu k xi. Suppose here k equal to 1, fuzzy set A, k equal to fuzzy set B. Okay, and here I equal to 1 to m, and k equal to 1 to 2 suppose. Okay, three input are available in x1, x2, and x3. Okay, in each fuzzy set there are 3 input values. Okay, तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, x1 mu a x1, सॉरी ऐसा नहीं होगा, सबसे पहले इसका टोटल सम करेंगे, तो mu a x1 प्लस mu a x2 प्लस mu a x3. Okay, plus mu a x1 mu b x1 plus mu b x2 plus mu b x3. And here what you are doing, x1 plus x2 plus x3, ऐसा ही होगा ना, इसका रिप्रेजेंटेशन तो यही है। और नीचे क्या होगा, यहाँ पे x2 हो जाएगा और यहाँ पे x3 हो जाएगा। ओके, सेम ऐसे वैल्यूज। तो इट हैज बीन रिप्रेजेंटेड बाई दिस। समझ में आ गया ये?
सर जो बाहर वाला जो समर है उसका काम क्या है डिनोमिनेटर में?
बाहर वाला समिंग का मतलब कि एक बार तो इसने k इक्वल टू 1 और k इक्वल टू 1 से लेके n तक बदला, x को i ही रहने दिया। सपोज न्यू 1, अगर हम 1 को a मान लें और b को 2 मान लें, तो म्यू a x i, ठीक है, म्यू a x i एंड प्लस म्यू बी एक्स आई, ठीक है। तो इसका मतलब इस इतने सिग्मा का मतलब हो जाएगा म्यू ए एक्स आई प्लस म्यू बी एक्स आई। नाउ आई इज वेरिंग फ्रॉम 1 to m, तो फिर क्या हो जाएगा, म्यू ए एक्स 1 प्लस एक्स 2 प्लस म्यू ए एक्स 3 प्लस एंड सो ऑन, ऐसे करके। और ये म्यू बी वाला ही ऐसे ऐड होगा, म्यू बी एक्स 1 प्लस म्यू बी एक्स 2, ऐसा। तो यहाँ पे दो वैल्यूज है, डबल इंटीग्रेशन और डबल सम। यहाँ तो जैसे डबल सम हो रहा है, इसका मतलब कि पहले तो हम एक प्रोसेस कंप्लीट कर देते हैं। वी हैव फर्स्ट कंप्लीट प्रोसेस यूजिंग k इक्वल टू 1 to n। आफ्टर we have got the expression for this, okay, suppose n equal to 2, then k will vary from 1 to 2, so mu 1 xi plus mu 2 xi. Now it has been simplified in place of sigma, like mu 1 xi plus mu 2 xi. Now you use the 1 to m values for xi. M inputs are there and m input values are there for different membership grades. तो ये क्लियर है, दो बार इंटीग्रल क्यों किया है, सम क्यों किया है, कि एक में तो i k की वैल्यू बदल रही है, एक में i की वैल्यू बदल रही है। तो जब हम k
सर उसको सम करके मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, फिर पहले मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे फिर सम करेंगे?
ये मल्टीप्लाई नहीं है
सर, वो बीच में डॉट क्या है सर? वो
मल्टीप्लाई नहीं होगा ये, इसमें जो है अगर मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो फिर यहाँ कुछ वैल्यू होना चाहिए ना। यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई नहीं है, डॉट डॉट नहीं रहेगी यहाँ पे। अगर यहाँ पे अगर एक ही वैल्यू है, यहाँ दिखाया है इट हैज ओनली वन वैल्यू। सपोज इफ यू टॉक अबाउट दिस, if you have a dot, then this should be a separate term and this should be separate term. So this summer will contain a function अगर सेपरेट पॉइंट है। यहाँ पे ये जो वैल्यू है ये डॉट नहीं होगी यहाँ पे, आई थिंक। वेटेड एवरेज कौन सा था ये, सेंटर ऑफ सम। टीजे रॉस में क्या एक्सप्लेनेशन दिया है इसका? सेंटर ऑफ सम। ओके, यहाँ पे क्या किया है, फर्स्ट C1, second is C2, and Z की वैल्यू जो है फजीफाइड। यहाँ तो इसने दूसरा इक्वेशन ही यूज किया है, इंटीग्रल ऑफ टोटल जेड विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू जेड, इनपुट के साथ में उसका इंटीग्रल कर दिया है। ओके, एंड देन द मेंबरशिप फंक्शन इज एडेड फ्रॉम 1 to n। चलो इसको हम बताते हैं क्या किया है। इसमें सब कंफ्यूज किया है। एक और बुक है, बताता हूँ जी। ये सेंटर ऑफ एरिया। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, सेंटर ऑफ एरिया में क्या किया है इसने कि एक फजी सेट A1 है, A2 है। ओके, सिंगल इनपुट सिंगल आउटपुट सिस्टम है। सपोज यहाँ पे input A has A1 and A2 membership functions, and input B has B1 and B2 membership functions. Okay, and output C has C1 and C2 output C1 and C2 membership functions. Then this is the center of area method. ओके, तो एक्चुअली जब भी फजी सेट लेंगे तो कहीं भी अगर हम इनपुट चेंज करते हैं यू सी, तो हमारा एक फजी सेट तो इफ इट इज डिफाइंड लाइक दिस एंड इट इज डिफाइंड लाइक दिस, देन इफ वी चेंज द वैल्यू हियर, देन in A2 it can be here, and in A1 it can be here. So it is showing that here in A1 it is at this point, for A2 it is at this point. This is the fuzzy set A. Okay, and the value input values are varying X, and here input values are varying Y. Okay, so what is the center of area method? Membership grade मल्टीप्लाइड बाय इनपुट इंटीग्रल विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू z, मतलब कि z की जो टोटल वैल्यू है इट विल बी इंटीग्रेटेड. ओके, c1 dash is integrated value and then again the c2 dash is integrated value. Okay, so now the c dash is identified using the this center of area method. Okay, तो यहाँ इससे भी आप देख सकते हैं सेंटर ऑफ एरिया है. तो चलो ठीक है, आप टाइम हो गया. हाँ बोलो.
हो गया सर, रोड क्लियर हो गया.
क्लास है क्या?
सर क्लास तो स्टार्ट हो गया सर. डीन सर की क्लास.
ठीक है, अटेंडेंस ले लो उनको. ये वाला टॉपिक मैं फिर कवर कर लूँगा. ओके, ये हो गया अटेंडेंस. एंड नाउ आई स्टार्ट sharing, stop recording.